Comedy Film Nerds Podcast.
So the movie I saw Teen Titans, the Judas Contract. Now this is an on-demand movie. This is part of the DC animated universe, the ones that they put out.
This is based on a real battle as well.
It's also based on a real battle, yes.
The Judas Contract.
It is. It's,
and the Judas Contract was all taken care of on LegalZoom.
Yeah, it was. It was all taken. Yeah,
Which is a sponsor
an
of
animated
today's
version.
episode.
Yes.
LegalZoom.
So basically, this is a Teen Titans story, which is interesting. It was an odd choice because they showed in one movie what they showed in the Teen Titans show that happened throughout an entire season, where one Titan is actually a sleeper agent, goes rogue, and turns against the Titans.
Right.
So these movies are definitely hit and miss, these DC animated movies. Some of them are fantastic. This one, however, is a miss. It's a PG-13, but it's Teen Titans, so it skews younger. So you see the heroes that are younger, but also you have those, okay, well, now we need a beheading to make sure we get that PG-13 rating.
Right.
And then you have, like, all the, the quirky, the jokes, and, like, Beast Boy being funny, and it falls flat because, well, no, you're trying to make it funny, but now you're also trying to make it PG-13 and make sure it's for a more adult audience.
Would they have been better off just leaving it at PG and not going for the more? It wouldn't change the movie in any way.
No, it didn't serve because, and also they've already shown the story in a better way when they show the Teen Titans TV show. So, and Teen Titans have gone through many itinerations. They had the regular TV show. They have the one right now called Teen Titans Go, which is just a comedy
My kids watch
show.
that.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it's
that.
hilarious.
Yeah.
So this was like, an adult version of one of those stories, but it just didn't work. And then there was this weird forced part where Beast Boy gets to be a guest on Kevin Smith's podcast.
What?
So you have an animated Kevin Smith interviewing Beast Boy. So another
that
thing
I think is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I think that's kind of fun.
How did they draw his hockey jersey?
Then I'm like, well, now it feels like a Scooby-Doo episode where they just,
they solve a murder.
Yeah, where they would just
They're
draw
ghosts?
in celebrities.
Would have
every
gotten
once in
away
a
with it
while.
if it weren't for you meddling kids.
So
Meddling Teen Titans.
It really was all over the map. It was not the best DC animated film.
But you
by
have
far.
to, on some level, as people who do a podcast, and we are too, have to love that the idea of somebody doing a podcast making its way into a movie
is fantastic.
is kind of cool. That means it's like rising
not
up
just
into
a movie, an animated movie.
animated
which means
movie.
Kevin Smith was drawn with his jersey on,
hilarious.
interviewing.
Kevin
Beast
Smith
Boy.
did he do the movie?
He did the voice. Yeah,
But he didn't do the movie. That's not.
No,
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I bet he knew the people who did the movie, and they called him. And
Yeah,
was
he's
like,
a
hey,
huge
can you-
comic book fan.
Of course,
I'm sure it was one phone call. Yeah, of course I'll do it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Comedy
So-
Filmers is available
Yes,
to be animated.
for any animated
let's do it.
movies.
on.
But it was definitely a weird addition to the actual movie, even though it was fun to see a podcast actually get in a film. Because one of the things too with these movies is they're shorter. They're generally not, they only have like 70, 80 minutes because animation is expensive. And they're like, well, maybe tell a longer story than trying to fit Kevin Smith's podcast into it.
Unless they were like, we can animate this really easily.
Right?
Well, they also know we're going to get a lot of great press coming off it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you think he's not going to promote it,
Or
of
his
course.
support. Yeah, his
Yeah,
support will be good.
So
It's
it
the
was
same director
definitely-
that did Batman: The Killing Joke and a bunch of other.
Animated.
They use a lot of the same people on these. Sometimes they're just, and one of the trivia that I was reading about it too is that this was one of the, when they first started doing the DC animated movies, this was one of the first ones they wanted to do and they shelved it, thinking, maybe we won't do this one. So this is one they kind of had on the shelf for a while that they pulled
Brought
out
back.
and decided to do. So it's okay. I mean, if you're a Teen Titans fan, there was another Teen Titans movie that came out, Teen Titans versus Justice League, which was really good. So that one, I would say, I recommend watching that one over this one.
All right.
Hot shot first. Well, the kitten heads across the land. They're waiting for the show.